LiveItLikeLisa here, and today's video I wanted to, as you can probably see by the title, I wanted to share with you a cleaning schedule that I've come up with, especially for working mums. Like, I'm a working mum, I work full time. I leave home at about 7 and don't get home till about 5:15, 5:30, and that's Monday through to Friday. So it's just starting to get to the stage where my whole weekend's taken up doing domestic chores, like cleaning the house, washing. I mean, I don't iron, so I can't say ironing, but you know, basically I spend all the weekend cleaning and getting the house ready for next week, and I just feel like I never get a break. So I've come up with a cleaning schedule for me that I thought I'd share with you guys that might help get your weekends back and give you a bit of me time back as well. So what I've actually done is I've gone through and made a list of every room in my house, and it just so happens I think we have about 14 rooms. I won't say rooms, I'll say zones in our house, because I'm including in that the entryway, our office nook area, our dining area, our living area. Even though that's all in the same room as such, I'm classing those as separate zones. So what I've tried to do is to split my cleaning up during the week. So what I'm doing is I'm coming home from work and spending an hour cleaning the certain areas that need cleaning. And that way, hopefully by the time the weekend comes, I'll have no more cleaning to do. We've got the kids' bathroom and toilet. I've classed that as one room, so bathroom. The laundry, the linen cupboard, Jamie's room, Jessie's room, our bar room. Then coming into the main living area, we've got our theatre room, which is pretty much an empty room. We've got our dining area, office nook, living area, our kitchen, which includes the butler's pantry and food pantry. We've got the entryway, the craft room, and our master bedroom and ensuite. So all up, I've split them up into 14 zones. So whether it's a room or a zone, there's 14 different areas in our house that need cleaning. So I've tried to split that cleaning up over the week. So from Monday through to Friday. Because we've got 5 days of the week and 14 zones, we're going to be doing 3 zones a day. And what I tried to do is put a bigger zone on each of the days and then a couple of smaller ones. And because for us, we don't get home till late on Monday. Well, me and Jamie don't get home till late on a Monday because he's got cadets. On the Monday, I've actually put 3 zones that aren't really that important, or that they don't really get used much, or they don't get messy that much. So if I come home on that Monday and I really don't feel like cleaning them, it's not going to be a big issue because they're not really that dirty anyway. Like they're not an area that really gets used. So that's what I've done for Monday. Then for the rest of the week, from Tuesday through to Friday, I've put a major zone and then a couple of smaller zones. And I haven't done it exactly 3, like some days I've got 4, some days I've got 2, just depending on what the zones are and what I know I can get through. And I'll share that with you now on the screen. I'll share the way I've set mine up. On Monday, because like I said, we don't get home till quite late, I've put our entryway, my craft room and the theatre room. So our entryway honestly never gets used. We always come in through the garage. So it's basically a display area, that entryway. So it's very rarely messy. It very rarely gets used. At most, it probably just needs dusting and vacuuming every couple of weeks. So if I don't happen to get to that room on that week, it's not going to be a big deal. The other rooms I've got on that Monday are my craft room and our theatre room. Now, like I said, our theatre room's just an empty room at this stage, so all I basically do in that is just vacuum any dust up off the floor anyway. And my craft room, well, I mean, my craft room is never really, it's always in some state of being used anyway, so it's not going to be a major deal if I don't get in here to clean it that particular week. Those are the 3 zones I've put for Monday. So for Tuesday, I've got the kids' bathroom, the laundry, the linen cupboard, which is my actual home decor cupboard and the bar room. Now the bathroom, the kids' bathroom and the laundry, they would take a little bit of time because I've got to mop and, you know, disinfect toilets and wipe all the surfaces and that down. So the bathroom and the laundry, that would take a little bit of time. My linen cupboard or home decor cupboard, really, it never really needs doing unless I've been buying stuff and just dumping stuff in there and it's not organized. Then I can just go in and organize it. And our bar room, again, it's not a room that majorly gets used. Mainly it's out where I hang all our washing, to be honest, because we don't have an outside washing line. So I just hang a few of those clothes areas up in there and hang our washing out throughout the week. So that's not really a major room either. At the most, it would just need vacuuming. Then on Wednesday, I've got both the kids' rooms, so Jamie's room and Jessie's room. Now, for the most part, they're teenagers. You know, I try and get them to keep their own rooms clean enough, but I just like to go in there every now and again and just dust it properly and vacuum, especially behind the beds and on the window sills and the skirting boards where they wouldn't normally do. So that's Wednesdays, both the kids' rooms. Thursday, I've got the kitchen, the dining area and the office nook. So that's basically, yeah, I mean, if you've seen our house, our office nook, dining area and kitchen is sort of all in the one area. And I just figured if I'm keeping on top of the kitchen every day anyway, there's not going to be a great deal to clean in there. But yeah, so I mean, but all of those areas shouldn't take more than an hour. Then on Friday is our master bedroom and ensuite and our living area. And the living area again is in the same area as the dining and office nook, and it's only a small section that would just need vacuuming and a quick dusting of the furniture in there as well. Our master bedroom again, that includes our ensuite and the actual room as well. Now, in addition to each of these rooms being done throughout the week, I also try to do at least one, I have to do at least one, if not two loads of washing every day. Most of the time, if I do one every day, I can keep on top of it. But if I'm doing like a bed sheets and things like that, yeah, they'll just be an extra load as well. With all that cleaning and everything being done through the week, that will then free up my Saturday and Sunday. So if we need to go anywhere with the family, we can go. All my cleaning's already done. Or what I've dedicated for Saturday, because most of the time we're home doing my YouTube videos, any craft projects or DIY projects that I need to do for upcoming videos. And then Sunday, I've designated just an hour of me time. So, you know, a bit of pampering for myself, whether it's doing my nails, soaking in the bath, doing a face mask, whatever. I just want to spend at least an hour focusing on myself. I mean, because I'll be honest, if I come home from work and I'm not doing this cleaning, all I'm doing is sat down watching TV anyway, and it's just wasting my time basically, and then I feel like I'm spending all weekend cleaning the house only to go back to work again. I don't feel like I'm getting any break. So I just figured, well, I'm busy during the week anyway. What's an extra hour of doing some cleaning that will then free up my whole weekend? I just figured because I'm losing the battle with trying to find time to exercise and lose weight and all that sort of thing. I mean, you've probably seen recent YouTube videos that it's just not happening at the moment. So with this new cleaning schedule in place, what I then plan to do, because obviously by the time I get home from work at 5:30 and I've done my hour of cleaning and we've had dinner and cleaned up all that, I'm not going to be doing any exercise or anything like that after all that. So what I'm actually going to try in the coming weeks is, I'm not one that can wake up first thing and then get into exercise. That's just not going to happen for me. Like, no matter if it's winter, I mean, winter time at the moment is probably the worst time to try that anyway. But I'm not a person that can just wake up straight away, put my running shoes on and go for a run. Like, I just don't see it happening. But what I do plan to do is waking up half an hour earlier, having my shower, getting myself dressed for work, going to work, park my car, and then go for a walk and then just go straight into work. So I've got my half an hour in anyway in the morning, because here in Australia, with it being winter, it's still pitch black dark at 6 o'clock in the morning. So I'm not going to be getting up at friggin' 2 degrees and walking in the dark and doing some exercise around where we live. So it's just never going to happen. But I figured, well, I can get up half an hour early and start having my shower and getting dressed and all of that sort of thing. There's no problem there because I'm in the house anyway. And by the time I drive to work, it'll be daylight. So, and then I've got the beach, which is a beautiful setting to go for a walk. So I can do my half-hour walk before I even start work. And then I figured, like, I mean, I'm still trying to do my walks at lunchtime. I haven't been doing them every single day. I reckon on average I'd probably go twice a week, maybe 3 times on a good week. So I'm also going to try and keep that up as well and get that into a regular routine. So then I'll be doing a half-hour walk before work, a half-hour walk at lunchtime. That's a start, because I'm really starting to feel the aches and the pains because I'm not moving, and it's only going to get worse the older I get, the bigger I get. It's not gonna get any better. And also, just with doing the cleaning throughout the week, it's an extra hour of activity as well. Rather than just sitting on the lounge doing nothing, I'm actually, you know, it's probably not great exercise, but it's activity. It's moving your body for an extra hour as well. So it's all sort of increasing a bit more activity in my day. Because at this stage, I'm just really struggling to find time to fit it all in, to be honest. Like, I've got that many YouTube videos that I want to do for you guys, and I'm struggling to find time to do them. So I just figured with this new cleaning schedule, doing it throughout the week, that's going to free up my weekends to be able to get a lot done. So even if you're a stay-at-home mum, this plan could work for you. You know, just saying, okay, I'm just going to focus on 3 zones of my house and give myself an hour, or if you've got the luxury of having a bit more time, and then that's it. But I think maybe if you split your home up into zones and just focus on a couple of areas each day, then that way you'll free up some spare time on the weekend to be able to go on trips with the family and things like that. I'm hoping this is going to work. I started it a couple of weeks ago, and I must admit, the first week I was friggin' exhausted. I was really tired. But the second week, I keep motivating myself by saying, nah, because if I don't do it now, I'm going to have to do it on the weekend. So I just thought, nah, I'll just get it done. It's out the way. I'm moving while I'm doing it, so I'm getting exercise while I'm doing it. And then I'll have my Saturday and Sunday free to do whatever. And then if I want to just sit at home and watch Netflix all day Saturday, I can, without feeling guilty that everything's piling up. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video, guys. I hope it's given you some ideas, because I know as working mums, it's so hard to try and juggle everything, and more often than not, ourselves is what gets left behind. And I don't know, I'm not doing myself any favours by doing that. Health-wise, I really need to lose a lot of weight. I can feel it putting a lot of strain on my body now. It's not good. It's not healthy. It's not comfortable. I'm trying to do this in order to be able to focus a bit more time on myself and get myself into a bit better shape. I've been doing this for 2 weeks now, and I feel like it's a lot better. It was a little bit hard the first week, just used to coming home and flopping on the lounge. And I think too, because I know I've only got a certain amount of rooms to do, I tend to work a lot quicker to get it done quicker, so that then I can relax. And for my next video, I plan to do, like, a few people have asked me if I can do like a get to know me type video, or a Q&A style video. So if that's something you're interested in and you have any questions or anything that you want me to answer, just leave them in the comments below in this video, and I'll include them in my Q&A. I think I've got like a get to know me tag, like, set of questions that I've found on YouTube, so I'll go through those. And but yeah, if there's any specific questions that you want to ask, please leave them in the comments below, and I will be sure to include them. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I hope it's given you some ideas or maybe tips on how you can maybe fit this into your own lifestyle to free up your weekends and, you know, start living a little bit of life. And I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.